Yeah, yeah, yeah. Black Society. Yeah, yeah. What's up, YouTube? It's Black Society TV, man. Um, I just want to talk about the Nolan Wells case, and I just want to talk about the circumstances of that case and how people are asking the question of why no one's seen anything or why no one is speaking up and saying they seen anything. Um, the truth of the matter is that, and see, I'm just gonna say what people want to say, but they really don't have the guts to say it. Sometime when there is a lot of Caucasian people around, a lot of white people around, for whatever reason, because I've seen this happen before, and it's happened to me. When there's a lot of white people around and there's like little to none black people around, and a situation happens um, with a black person or something like that, man, this is the God honest truth. Um, Everybody there, and if it's especially if there's another race or another, a white person getting into it with that black person, if they feel like the white person is getting the best of the black person, or there's not going to be any kind of backlash from that black person, they'll look away from what from the situation. Or say for instance the white person is calling a black person an N-word, or or so they say they beat him up or something like that. Oh, they'll look the other way, like, okay, well, it's good, we just gonna act like we don't see it. You know what I'm saying? um I'm gonna take another situation. When that man up in Seattle shot that veteran, that black veteran, everyone out there seen the guy messing with the black veteran, and everybody out there was a white or Asian. Everybody looked the other way and act like they didn't see this guy bothering this black man, this old black veteran. After and then when he got ready to and took out his firearm, a couple of them were laughing, and then they were acting like it wasn't even serious. They were acting like it wasn't even serious. Now, if that was a black person pulling out a firearm or getting ready to a white person, everybody would have reacted. If they would have reacted, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been no question about it. Um, but I also take another situation that my lady and I had in a store one time, in a Kroger's one time, and this racist guy, I forgot what he did, but he and I, had words when we got into it, and it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, and he called me the N word, um, you know what I'm saying, and I said something to him, but he started the whole thing, and all of the white people that were around did was turn their head and act like they didn't hear this man and see what he did. I think he bumped into me or something like that. No, it wasn't that. I guess I forgot what it was, but yeah, he kind of bumped his basket into my basket. I was like, hey, so I said, you bumped my basket. I said, what's going on? I said, and he was like, oh, be quiet, you N-word, like that. Everybody around heard it, okay? And everybody was mostly Caucasian. Well, all Caucasian, because there wasn't no blacks or none of that around, okay? They heard him. They didn't say, hey, what are you saying that for? They didn't say any of that. They didn't even acknowledge. They tried to turn their head like they didn't hear what he said, like they didn't see what was going on. Like they totally just ignored the situation. What I'm saying is this. In a Nolan Wells situation, and that's the thing. See, it's called staying on code. Every other race stays on code. The only race that doesn't is black people. Do not stay on code because we try to be so kind-hearted, be transparent when it comes to situations and to people. But everybody else is like, oh, we don't care. We're gonna stick up for ours. And it's sad to say, this is how every other race has surpassed black people. This is how they all have surpassed us. Because you'll have every other race, they're going to stick by each other when it comes to situations, especially when it comes to black people. They're going to all stick to each other. They're going to all stick by each other. They're going to all take up for each other. What black people do, they'll stick up for everybody else before they stick up for their own. Henceforth, Officer Tatum. But this is what has have had us to be at the bottom of the totem pole for so long, because this is what we do. We break code immediately, and especially if we're getting rewarded for it, definitely break code. But what I believe, I'm telling you, that 400 people out there on that island. That island was packed with people. Horn Island was packed with people. And to say out of 400 people with tents out, boats out, all kind of stuff out there, and to say that no one seen anything, this is what's making me say that he had to have gotten on that boat. Because see, with Nolan Wells being on the boat and out there in the water, no one could see anything. You see what I'm saying? There's no one around to see anything. That's why I'm saying he had to be on that boat and somehow was put off, or somehow, jumped off, or whatever the case may be. Something. Because out of 400 people on that island, you telling me no one seen him? And like I just said, though, they will look away. They will look sometime. They will look away. Something may be happening to some black person, and some Caucasian person doing it. Everybody out there, they're mostly Caucasian. Most of the time, they're gonna look away. I'm telling you, and this ain't for every situation, but the situations that I've seen. I'm talking from experience, from what I've seen. What didn't happen? They will all look away. They will all look away and act like they don't see what's going on. Like they don't see that this person is hurting this black person or doing this, or like they don't see it. Oh, y'all, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? So maybe people on the island seen what was going on, and like I said, and looked away and act like, and now they hush mouth like they don't want to tell what happened to Nolan Wells. Or, like I said, it could be, hey, he got on that boat and something happened. Because something most definitely happened. Something most definitely happened. It most definitely happened. Most definitely happened. And it's all being broke down. It's all being broke down. And my thing is, like I said, my conscience would tell me to do is, hey man, look, okay, this happened to my buddy. Man, they did this and that. Look, I mean, this happened. It was a mistake, man. It didn't mean for it to happen. It happened. Something. But I'm telling you, most of the time, we'll look away and act like nothing happened when it really did. Yep. And like I said, I've seen it happen before. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen it happen before. I'm pretty darn sure of it. I also seen another thing where these this black couple was at a water slide or something like that at a water park, and there was just them, and there was a whole bunch of white people around, and the white guy started trying to block the black guy from going on the slide for whatever reason. All the white people right there just stood by and just act like they didn't see anything, act like they didn't hear anything. Didn't tell the guy, hey man, hey, chill out. You know, a lot of times I've seen where stuff like that and situations happen with black people, and they would tell their own, hey man, look, chill out. I dated before. Say, man, chill out, man, don't be doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Make mention of it. They won't do that. Especially when it comes to a black person, they feel like that person, that white person, is right for what they're doing. Whatever they're doing, they feel like they're right for it. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. But that's the world that we live in. It's a world, and like I said, all white people not like that. But like I said, the situations I've seen have been like that. Have been like that. And you got some of us that's like that. I like to be transparent. You got some of us that's like that. Got Mexicans that's like that. But from what I've seen the situation with white people, that's what I've seen. They will look the other way. If it's the majority of them and just one or two black people or something like that, they look the other way. But look at me, man. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the super thanks. Purchase the super thanks, y'all, so we can help the community and help further the channel. I want to do things for the community. I want to give back to the community. And with the super thanks, that helps out a lot. You know, and it helps me to be able to build so I can be able to give gifts, so I can be able to have a little Christmas toy drive, so I can be able to, you know, do certain things like that. Show up to a shopper sometime and give money, you know, or something like that to some person in need, or just, you know, some unexpected person, you know, in a shopping line or something like that. So y'all like, y'all comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, hit the super thanks. And, man, y'all just tell me what y'all think about the video. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Black Society. Yeah.